Hey guys, Bobry18 here, and welcome back to more Mario Kart 8. In the last part, we did the second cup of the retro courses, being the Banana Cup, and in this part we will be taking on the third one in that same category, which is the Leaf Cup, the Tanuki Leaf, if you want to be completely accurate, because technically there's like that leaf, but that's actually called the Crossing, or yeah, it's called the Crossing Cup because Animal Crossing Leaf, but I digress. This is the actual Leaf Cup, the one that came at the game, although you still have to unlock it. I don't think I ever mentioned that, but yeah, you do have to unlock all these cups. Like, I think you just have to beat them in like even just 50cc. I don't even think you have to get first. I think you just have to play it. But you do have to unlock them like when you first get the game. But anyway, the first track is Wario Stadium from DS, and I guess this sort of disproves what I was saying in the Shell Cup, that there was only 2 DS courses that were remade, because this is this is the second one, but I know there's at least one other one than this one, and this was the one I wasn't thinking of then, but this is definitely a DS course, and again, look at just how, if you ever played the DS one, you know just like how almost bland it looked, I guess. Toad is always like my rival whenever I play this, probably because I'm playing as Yoshi, and I think like every character has like a set rival that always like is usually in second, but yeah, what I was saying, that like they definitely updated this course a lot, just like they did Cheep Cheep Beach, although I think it's more noticeable here, and it's definitely more noticeable in the next DS course that we'll go through. I think that's the last one in the game, non-DLC. I don't think they remade any DS DLC ones, now that I think about it, actually. Maybe they did. I can't remember all the courses off the top of my head, to be honest. Especially when I'm concentrating on also driving at the same time, but that's yeah, I don't know, I really like this course too. You just go so fast, and there's so many speed boosts, and it definitely feels like an actual stadium, but it's outside too, so it's like Wario Coliseum or even Waluigi Stadium from Double Dash, except it's like outside, and they mix in these anti-gravity things here. I actually haven't played the original one of this course, and like I said, I haven't played that much of DS, so I don't really know like if that part where we go in anti-gravity there is actually like still like tilted like that or something, because I know they sort of messed around with like anti-gravity a bit in Mario Kart DS, like in that game's Rainbow Road, you sort of go into like a loop-de-loop and go sort of anti-gravity in that, even though there wasn't technically the anti-gravity mechanic that we know in this game, in that game. But it was still sort of there, but I don't know. But although most of the courses weren't that like wavy and stuff, so it might have just been another flat path, but it would be interesting to go back and play some of these, and I probably should have before I made this Let's Play, just so I could compare the two. But I'm not really familiar with, now that I think about it, I'm not really familiar with a lot of Mario Kart games. Really only this one, 7, and Double Dash. And kind of Wii and kind of 64. Like, if you ask me, like, I'm gonna kind of say this, and that's gonna kind of seem a little mean-spirited, I guess, at the game, but a lot of the courses in Super Mario Kart, the SNES one, like, look really, really similar in my opinion. Like, they're all like just flat courses with like blue, red, green, and yellow walls. I don't know. It just seems really, all the courses are really similar. But anyway, that was Wario Stadium from DS. This next one is, oh my God, Sherbert Land. Oh, okay. This track is just gonna be me praising this track entirely, because, as you know from my Double Dash Let's Play, I love this course. I don't know if I've really expressed how much I actually love this course in like that Let's Play, but this is probably my favorite track in that game. Now that I think about it, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. And they remade it in this game, and I was so happy that they're remaking it. At the time I did my Double Dash Let's Play, I think I was doing it mostly because Mario Kart 8 was just coming out at the time, so I think I even talked about them remaking this course in this game. But now, having actually played it, it is amazing. They made it better in every single way. They added 2 water sections, one at the beginning there and one that's coming up. The one at the beginning, it's not actually faster to take, it's faster to take the upper path. But here it's actually faster to take the water path. This is where all, you know, the icicles that would freeze you in the original are. They also made the track at night, which I love. Oh my God, it looks so cool. Good because it's ice, yeah, but I just like how they integrated the different mechanics into this track. And I guess I'll show the the other water section here too. If you remember, there was still this pond here at the beginning, from a Double Dash. This pond was still here in Double Dash. It just, if you fell in it, obviously there wasn't water mechanics, so you just get taken up by like Lakitu or something, and the screen would go black, and you would just like get taken back. Yeah, I don't know. I just like how they improved on this track in every single possible way. It's just it's my favorite retro track, I think. Well, no, it's my favorite retro track with non-DLC ones. Okay, so I kind of have to specify that because my favorite retro track overall is actually one of the DLC ones. But it's a really, really close tie. Even the Shy Guys they brought back, the 3 that are over there just skiing, and then the 2 that are just skiing over here. Aw, they are still hazards, obviously, if you hit them. And yeah, I just really like how they made part of the cave anti-gravity, like over there. They implemented everything so well, except because there's not really a glider section, but I don't think this track really needed one. Maybe off to the side on like this giant snow path, because to be honest, this path that we're going on right now, it's just sort of wavy, and it's not really that interesting. They probably could have added a flight path somewhere to skip it. Oh, I meant to go up there to show like the part with the Frosties, or icicles, whatever they're called. I think they're actually called Frosties, but I forgot to, but you can see it. Basically, it works the same as it did in Double Dash. If you get hit by the Frosties, you freeze, and there's fireworks in the background too. Oh my god, that's amazing. And in fact, this was one of the only courses that I actually bothered to try and get like a high score, like time on in time trials, and all the other ones I really just did it for the stamp. But this one I actually went back and did it multiple times to try and get my best score that I could. I think I ended up with like close to 3 minutes, or maybe it was close to 2 minutes. I'm not sure. I posted it on Miiverse, I think, but actually after the Miiverse design, they kind of like removed all your other posts or put them somewhere else. I don't know. So, anyway, the next course is another 3DS course from 3DS, obviously. It's Music Park, and I guess this does sort of confirm my suspicion that they did bring back 3 3DS courses, because I knew there was the one we did before, DK Jungle, and I knew there's one more after this, but I kind of forgot this one was remade actually until we did it now. Again, because they look just so similar. Like this is exactly how the course in 3DS worked. Like it's exactly how it worked. This is like they didn't change anything. There's not anti-gravity in this one either, I don't think. Because this gliding section was in the original. All the gliding sections that are in this track were in the original. These bouncing notes were in the original. There was hopping that you could do, obviously, to do like the tricks. That middle drum that we're going around was in the other one. They just again, with the remaking of 3DS tracks, they don't really do anything extra with them. And oh yeah, if you ever get inked by a thing, you can look backwards and it doesn't have ink on you. But again, you're looking backwards, so it's not really that handy. But again, this track is really good for inside drifting bikes, just because you can take these like piano key tracks really inside, and also if you go into those lights, you'll most likely get nipped by a piranha plant, so don't do that. Otherwise, just judging this course as like Music Park instead of like the remake of the 3DS one, because I doubt I'll ever Let's Play Mario Kart 7 unless I happen to get a 3DS capture board sometime, but it is a really fun course. I like the different like music elements in it, like well, these music notes here, they sort of make like they're sort of on a beat timer, and it gets faster with every lap, and you can also do tricks off of it. And when you go around those piano like keyboard things, they make noises you go around them. There's drums you can do tricks off of. I love that. Just all the set pieces, like even in the background there's like a giant cymbals, there's trumpets, there's all sorts of music things. And I'm not a big like orchestra or band music lover, but I can definitely appreciate all the little touches that go into making this course, and I guess it looks better in HD, obviously, than it did in Mario Kart 7. I'm just sort of saying that it's not really, they didn't really change anything. I don't think they changed anything, like literally, they didn't. Also, kind of a fun fact, I guess, and for some reason in the European version, I think, they changed this course name to be just Melody Motorway instead of Music Park. I don't know why, although if you look on those banners there, it says Music Park, and in the European version, those still say Music Park, even though the course name is Melody Motorway. So that's a little interesting thing there. And also the music blocks from like Mario 3 and Wario World are there too, so that's always a nice touch. Little additions from main series Mario games. See, look at the pennants, like, or things with the music park on them. Those aren't changed in the European version, even though the name of the course is. Yeah, they do that a lot with European Mario Kart. Just change the name randomly. I have no idea why. Or maybe it changed for our region. Actually, I don't think so, because I think the official name of the course is Music Park. Even in the Japan one, so I don't know. Anyway, the final race of the Leaf Cup is Yoshi Valley from Mario Kart 64, and I guess this is sort of alluding, like, with you see the Yoshis at the start line there, they're different colors, and when this game came out, you could only play as Green Yoshi. It wasn't until right after the DLC was announced that you could play as the colored Yoshis and also the colored Shy Guys. If you pre-ordered I think if you pre-ordered both DLC packs, you got all those colors of Yoshis that you saw when I selected Blue Yoshi, and you also got all those same colors in Shy Guys, because Shy Guy is also a racer in this game, so that was pretty cool, and I guess this track was sort of alluding to that. And I think if you go somewhere specific in this track, you can also hear Totaka's song. You know, I'm pretty sure I pointed that out in Luigi's Mansion. It's basically like a composer guy composed music for apparently some of this game. I think he did Luigi's Mansion, I think Super Mario Land as well, maybe Mario Land 2, one of those games, I think. And he usually hides his like song. It's like do 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 do. Yeah, that thing. It's hidden. I think it's somewhere in this course. I watched like a Game Explain video on it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not really gonna stop to go find it, because I'm pretty sure you have to like listen really hard for it or something like that. But it's definitely in this course, I remember. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure this is. It was really unique in Mario Kart 64 because if you played it in Mario Kart 64, you didn't actually see what place you were in or the places of any other people because of I guess, like, I'm not really sure if it was intentional or not, but the track is just so open that there's so many multiple paths to go on that I guess the N64 couldn't really handle like which person was in first or not. And also the Yoshi fruit trees, those are also a nice touch. But I don't know, I guess that's they obviously fixed it in this game because I guess the Wii U can handle it. I think it kind of would have been a nice touch to keep that just because it's one of the, not me personally, but I know a lot of people remember the course specifically for that, because I'm pretty sure it's the only one that did that in Mario Kart 64, but I can see why they changed it to not do that. Although in this game there's not really a like thing on the side showing what place everyone is in like there is in Double Dash in 64, even when you're playing in single player. Which I guess I kind of would have liked because I did really like that in Double Dash, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much because you can usually tell what place you're in, and especially if you're usually in like clumps of peoples if you're like falling behind really, so you can usually tell. So I think it's fine. Some people kind of complain about it as an update, as this is updated for that, but I don't know. I don't really mind it that much, although that might be just because I don't really have an attachment to Mario Kart 64 at all, but that is the track. Also, the music is really good, like most tracks. I haven't really been pointing that out in the retro tracks at all, but I don't know. I kind of like the newer courses' music more than the retro courses, although I do like the updated versions of the music. Definitely, it sounds better than the original. I mean, obviously, kind of, but except maybe the 3DS ones, because again, they didn't really update those courses that much. Even the music sounds a lot the same. And yeah, we got first in every course. Woohoo, yeah. So we obviously got 3 stars again. That's probably going to happen every time. And oh yeah, you can see Tanuki Mario's imprint on the back with a giant golden Tanuki tail. And the golden Tanuki leaf. Don't get it though, it'll prevent you from getting all stars on your save file. Yeah, that's a reference to New Super Mario Bros. 2, and I think 3D World did that too. But anyway, in the next part of Mario Kart 8, we will be taking on the final of the Retro Cups in the game, which is the Lightning Cup. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.